parler? Est-ce que vous m'entendez?
Can you hear me?
J'ai des problèmes de voix.
I have some problems with my throat. I have Darth Vader's voice. I'll try to make sure you can understand me anyway. So the topic is very far from my field, truth. And I am expected on geopolitics. But I will give you examples of automatic formulas. And you will have to think if it's true or not. The international community, for example. We form a community with Putin, with the Chinese, etc. In general, it's the Western countries that talk about the international community. France, country of human rights. It's the country of the declaration. It's not exactly the same. The United Nations are not really united. They are competing. Before, there was the Society of Nations. There was no society. It was a jungle. The sharing of Yalta, there was no sharing. There was the sharing of Germany. And Stalin had taken the commitment to restore democracy in the freed countries. There are many things like that. So in this of relationships, there are many expressions, but where is the truth? Is it useful to restore the truth? But after other expressions that are more trendy, is aligned or that we are in opinion democracies. The opinions can vary. There are social networks. If we say that France is the country where the inequalities are the most important because the increase of wealth, some will say that's true, but some will say that thanks to social distribution, it's the country where the inequalities are the lowest. Some will say that France is the only country where you can work less and earning more. And you can wonder which part of the society would be indicated by some expressions on Middle East. For example, an ambassador said, the ambassador of Israel in France said that we will never find a solution. You have to impose us the two-state solution. Because he could see that the indignation mechanisms are not the same. So where is the truth? Napoleon said, history is a lie. We agreed upon. And we can go back very far in history. Caesar had to conquer the Gaul and he killed 1 million people, but he created the mix between the inhabitants of Gaul and the Romans. Was it a war, a chosen war? We can go very far away in the history. And by the way, even the opinions on history evolve with the time. Do it now in the teaching of history. I'm sorry, but the term of truth is not very applicable to these fields. But do we have to lie? No, I'm opposed to lies. I've never practiced it. But the small examples I've given to you show that we can't say everything you want at any moment. Is any truth good to be said? In theory, yes. At any moment, no. With one, no. So there is a process. When General de Gaulle said in 1958, I've understood you,
Ukraine,
the French from Algeria understood that he had understood that Algeria had to remain French. But this is not what he said. He said that
que normalement,
it had to be a process in different steps.
l'élément de la pédagogie, l'élément de la
There is the element of
compréhension,
pedagogy, the elements of the steps of understanding that is also
un point simple,
valid for ecology and so on. So there is no absolute truth, no need to lie.
objectif,
And after that, depending on the aim, on the
selon le pouvoir
targets,
de nuisance de tel
and on the power
vous faites pour cheminer.
of revenge of different groups, how do you do to navigate? So the question of truth is not absolute because each people has its own truth that can change.
Vous le voyez dans la
And then you have the tactic that, as you can see in the
par exemple, le chef
newspapers, for example, between Russia and Ukraine. For example, Biden said that Ukraine would never get Crimea back.
est-ce qu'il fallait le dire, pas le dire, vous voyez,
Should it have said that or not?
finalement plutôt binaire.
So in this quite binary day, I wanted to add some complexity, but no ambiguity, because I'm in favor of the research of truth, but we have to know how to use it without ever entering in lies.